Let purpose anchor you. You woke up today. That alone is a gift, a moment full of potential. But before the noise begins, before the day pulls you in 1,000 directions, pause, breathe, and ask yourself one simple question. What is the purpose behind this day? Because if you don't choose what leads you, distraction will. We live in a world where the mind is constantly pulled by alerts, demands, fears, and comparisons. But Marcus Aurelius taught us a powerful truth. You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. Distraction may be loud, but purpose is quiet, steady, waiting to be chosen. When you don't know your why, you become vulnerable to every what, every voice that demands your attention, every task that feels urgent but empties you, every fear that disguises itself as responsibility. But not today. Today you choose to be led by something deeper, something stable, something that grounds you when the storm hits. Let purpose lead the way. It may not shout like distractions do, but it gives clarity, direction, and most of all, peace. You don't need to do more today to be worthy. You only need to do what truly matters. What aligns with who you are becoming. What echoes the values you want to embody. Let purpose, not pressure, guide your next move. You are not lost when you follow purpose. You don't need to have every step mapped out. You just need to know the direction. Purpose doesn't demand perfection. It only asks that you walk with intention. Even when you feel unsure, even when the path ahead is foggy, purpose whispers, keep going. You're not lost. You're becoming. Marcus Aurelius once wrote, if you are pained by any external thing, it is not this thing that disturbs you, but your judgment about it. And it is in your power to wipe out this judgment now. That's the secret. The world will always try to pull you off course, but you get to decide which voice you listen to. Not every task today needs to be done. Not every opinion needs to be answered. Not every opportunity is aligned with your mission. Let your energy follow your purpose, not your pressure. There's strength in saying no to what distracts and yes to what sustains. When you start your day with alignment, even ordinary things become sacred. Making your bed becomes a ritual of order. Showing kindness becomes a seed of healing. Doing focused work becomes an act of service. And slowly, gently, this day becomes meaningful. Not because everything goes right, but because you chose to be anchored in what truly matters. The noise will pass, but purpose stays. There will be noise today. Distractions dressed as urgency. Demands that feel loud. Thoughts that feel heavier than they truly are. But the stillness you need, it's never found in chasing more. It's found in coming back to less. Marcus Aurelius reminds us, nowhere can man find a quieter or more untroubled retreat than in his own soul. You don't need to escape your life to feel peace. You just need to remember that your purpose is not noise. Your purpose is quiet clarity. You're not here to prove your worth to anyone. You're here to live your values, not perform them for applause. That inner voice, the one that knows when something feels off, when you're straying from your truth. Don't ignore it. It's not weakness to step back. It's wisdom. The mind will offer you many roads, but not all of them are yours to walk. You don't need to be everywhere. You don't need to answer everything. You don't need to carry every weight. Let purpose be your compass, not your calendar. Let wisdom shape your choices, not reaction. Because at the end of today, you won't be measured by how much noise you responded to, but by how deeply you stayed connected to what matters most. Real power comes from saying no. Every day, your attention is a currency, and every request, every notification, every distraction is a withdrawal. If you give too much away, you'll arrive at the evening bankrupt, exhausted, wondering where the hours went. So how do you protect what matters? By choosing what to ignore, by saying no, even when it's uncomfortable. No to the meeting that doesn't need you. No to the obligation that drains you. No to the spiral of overthinking. Let purpose filter your yes. Let wisdom defend your time. You weren't created to be everything to everyone. You weren't made to move faster than your soul can follow. Don't chase urgency, chase clarity. Because each time you say no to what doesn't serve you, you're saying yes to what truly does. And that's how you start walking the path of peace. Discipline isn't restriction, it's freedom. Discipline has a bad reputation. To some, it feels like a cage, a loss of spontaneity, of freedom, of fun. But Marcus Aurelius saw it differently. He knew that discipline isn't what limits you, it's what liberates you. Because every time you choose discipline, you're actually choosing yourself. You're saying, I'm not a slave to impulse. I'm not led by the noise. I'm guided by a deeper purpose. Discipline is what makes space for peace. It's what allows you to walk past temptation, not because you're being punished, but because you've already chosen what matters more. To wake early, to speak less, to reflect more, to live aligned. That's the quiet power of a disciplined soul. It doesn't chase control. It is control. Begin again every morning. Every morning is an invitation, not from the world, but from within. To begin again. To let go of yesterday's weight. To stop arguing with what you cannot change. To live today as if it were your first and your last. Marcus Aurelius reminds us that time is not a guarantee, but a gift. That we must meet the morning as warriors of clarity, not victims of chaos. You are not yesterday's mistake. You are not tomorrow's fear. You are here, now. And that is enough to begin again. So breathe deeply, speak truthfully, act intentionally. The day may be loud, the demands may be many, but your peace doesn't come from what's outside you. It comes from how you show up. And today, you begin again. With strength, with grace, with purpose.